Hey, it's Bill with TRC. That is Tampa Running Central, and we're back for year 2 of coverage. It's our goal to make sure that the distance runners, the cross-country runners, and then as they move over to track running the 8, the 16, and the 32, that they get the credit that they so desperately need and deserve. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of press out there for those guys that are just putting in the miles, mile after mile over the summer, putting in the work. It takes a special kind of athlete to be a distance runner, a special mentality. It really is mind over matter in the biggest sense. So these guys are no joke when it comes to putting in the time, putting in the effort. And recently have come out with our very first preseason rankings for 2026. And what I have right here in front of me is a Steinbrenner Warrior. He is the highest ranked Warrior, and this is Jack Bronder. Jack is currently ranked number 3 on my preseason list for a number of reasons. So when I put the list together, I looked at how they did last year in the cross season, how they did during the track season, but also have taken a hard look at what they've been doing over the summer. And this young man has put in a very solid summer. And so, Jack, you're sitting number 3 right now. And I hope I'm not wrong about that, but you've been putting in the work. Tell me a little bit about your summer. You finished track season. Disappointed? Did you feel good about track? How did track transition into the summer of training?
I would say I was a little disappointed with my track season. I was hoping to make it to states, but my journey ended at regionals, so that was a little disappointing. But I went into summer really positive. We volunteer at the Humane Society with the dogs, and that is really a neat thing to do. And of course, I got lots of mileage.
What kind of mileage were you averaging?
55 to 60 miles per week.
Okay. And any cross training with that?
Yeah, I like to swim Sundays, swim, bike row, that kind of stuff.
How far do you swim when you swim?
We do at least a 1K of swimming, but maybe 1K to like a mile.
1,000 meters.
Yeah, 1,000 meters. Yeah.
That's what does that probably take you about? Let me think here. You're probably 1,000 meters. That's got to be at least what, 12 minutes?
Yeah. Well, usually we split it up. Like we'll do like 100-meter repeats.
Okay. All right. So you're doing a little workout.
Yeah,
that's good. So how's the team looking this year?
We're looking really, really strong.
Yeah.
I think it's been a good year for Steinbrenner.
Yeah. We lost Luca.
Luca, that's a big loss.
But you got somebody stepping in.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
And your brother's running well too?
Yeah. Yeah. He's ready for this season. I think he'll have some big PRs for him as well.
Okay. So what are you getting ready to do now? I hear you're getting ready to tackle a hill or something.
Yeah, we do. We got a 20-minute tempo and then 15 hill repeats, hill sprints. So looking forward to that.
So how would you recruit a young Steinbrenner athlete? Say you're at the open house beginning of the year. How do you sell cross country to the young runners? What do you tell them to get them to come out and run?
I would just say how it's like being a family on the team. That's something you can't not have when you're high school years. I think that's how I'd sell it to them.
The family. Is that gonna be your theme song this year? We Are Family. You probably don't even know what song that is. Yeah, I'm dating myself, but Steinbrenner has always been that way. And I know you mentioned the Humane Society. That's something that Coach Ennis and Coach Spinner started years ago. And the whole family thing, I mean, that going back to Coach Ennis when he coached the Lake Tail Falcons to multiple state championships. So it's nice to see that that's carried over, because that really is, I mean, to be a family, to be that cohesive team unit, that's what it takes to get to a state meet. And you guys are there year in and year out. Now we're looking forward to Jack leading the Warriors on. So, and here comes Coach Baldwin, speaking of Warriors, but we're going to just ignore him and keep on with what we're doing. So, Jack, again, congratulations. Number 3 on the TRC preseason ranking, and we're looking forward to some big things. Got Jim Ryan coming up on Saturday, right? That's going to be a good race.
Yeah, be a good race.
I've got a young man that's running in that I think is going to do well.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are going to go at it, so I'm looking forward to Saturday on a tough course, on a hot course, but it's going to be a good one. So maybe you move up in the rankings, maybe you shift down. We'll see what happens, but one thing's for certain, you're going to run tough, because that's what Jack Bronder does.
Yes,
he
sir.
is a warrior. in the truest sense of the word. So again, thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Enjoy those hills. I'm glad it's you and not me. So until the next interview, this is Bill with TRC.